Hello, I guess I am audible, visible. If all this is there, again, I came live 5 minutes earlier just so that we can have some chit chat and we can start off early. Again, I don't see myself live either. Let like again, if anyone has come live, just quickly let me know that how's the scene like. Are we live or not? If yes, then is it? I don't think so. It has started. Hmm, it hasn't. So should I stop live and then go live? I should not. Okay, anyways, let's see. Yeah, cool. If anyone is here, I know it's 5 minutes early. I was just like figuring out should I start, should I not? I was like, नींद आ रही है. Hello, hi, hi, Harizm. If I am pronouncing it correct. How are you? Hello. So, hello, hello, तेरी मम्मी. Yo. तेरी मामी. Oh, okay. Um, yo, cool. I don't see myself. Hi, hello, Abhinav. Ki hal chal? I hope you guys are fine, doing awesome. Cool. Bro, placement starting from July. Yeah. That. Oh, sorry. That is true. That's true. I saw काफी लोगों का placements starting from July. कुछ लोगों का end of July, which means mid July, end of July, and for sure for everyone it's starting of August. Firstly, I hope all the best to you guys. Secondly, see, there's nothing right or wrong in an interview. Just try your best, and a luck factor will always come in picture. So it's totally up to you that what happens. But yeah, how to improve in CP? Yeah, matlab, agar it has been just like if you're just thinking something will be improved in last um 1 month, it's highly unlikely. That's a harsh reality. But still, there's always a chance for improve. And how we can do it? By practicing things which we don't know. And also, whenever there is a company coming in and you know that you have an interview scheduled with that company, please go and check its previous year paper, like as in previous year questions. Highly, highly likely a similar question will be asked. And especially that's very much for placements. So yeah, that's a plus point which people miss. Cool. Hello, Ishan Anwar. How are you? Hello, Aryan bro. Hi. हेलो अमनदीप सिंह भाई. भैया सुनो प्लीज एक्सप्लेनेशन वीडियोस हिंदी में बनाया करो, मोर रिलेटेबल होता है. सी यार अमनदीप भाई, आई वुड हैव मेड इन हिंदी. इट्स इट्स इजी फॉर मी. इट्स मोर asked by people also, but दिक्कत यही है. The people who have been watching us, most of them are English speaking. They don't understand Hindi at all. So if I will start directly in English, then वहां पे लफड़ा हो जाएगा. People will start asking कि यार मतलब क्या सीन चल रहा है, why not making English, and then people will start like once I remembered once I made it in Hindi and that was a blunder. People straight okay Hindi समझ नहीं आ रही है, all that stuff. I was like okay, let's have lectures in English and then maybe I can have other videos in Hindi, like the videos which are more of like why, what, all that stuff उसका. तो थोड़ा रहता है. प्लीज मेक वीडियोस ऑन कोड फोर्सेस ऑल्सो. भाई भाई मेरी लगी पड़ी है, सच कह रहा हूँ, मैं सच कह रहा हूँ, मेरी लगी पड़ी है. बट चिल मत, लाइक मन करता है. हाय प्रिया डॉट. ओके. गुरप्रीत सिंह हाय भाई. भाई डीबीएमएस क्वेरीज में क्या क्या करना चाहिए फॉर प्लेसमेंट्स? या डीबीएमएस में आई विल से कि यू शुड बी नोइंग फर्स्टली एसक्यूएल फॉर श्योर. अगर तुमसे कोई एसक्यूएल पूछ ले और बोल दे कि भाई ये लिख दो क्वेरी, तो तुम लिख पाने चाहिए. So you should be able to write SQL queries for sure. That's a first prime thing. उसके बाद there are basic stuff. What is indexing? What's normalization? Just go and watch some interview questions for DBMS. He will cover 20 30 questions. Do those questions. Just prepare. Okay, what is normalizations? Why it is used? What is DB? What is SQL? No SQL. What's the difference? When to use what? Just cover these kind of basic stuff. No one will ask 1NF, 2NF, 3NF. Nah. People will just ask what is normalization, why it is used. That's it. People are not concerned about the more detailed stuff. People just want to know if you're just familiar with it or not. So उसकी चिंता लेकिन कोई बात नहीं है. Cool. Today I was able to solve 3 problems. Awesome, bro. Awesome. But stuck at the question number 4 due to constraints. यार question number 4 was not at all easy. See, just to think of even bit sets was next level difficult. Next level, I'm saying. If you have not solved the similar problems before, it's highly unlikely कि वो हो पाएगा हमसे. तो यार मतलब fourth is exception. We can take it as an exception. And only 168 people solved it. So यार, we are still okay, right? Yeah. Cool. DSA में confidence नहीं आ रहा 3 months into prep. यार, firstly, it's completely okay. नहीं आ रहा confidence, कोई बात नहीं. But मानो कि तुम improve कर रहे हो या नहीं. That's the first question. Are you improving or not? If you are not, then there is something happening which is not right. If you are improving, okay, you are at least on the right track. Now, to speed up the preparation, you need more rigorous practice. When I say rigorous, I mean, okay, more problem specific, more tricky problems. Let's say, for example, the fourth question of today, that's one of a kind. And you will find similar one of a kind problems. And if you just go and simply write, okay, I was like searching for, how to, I was searching for this thing.
I recently went
that how to use Twitter. So, yeah, I just wanted to go to Twitter, but I don't know how to use it properly. I was thinking how to use Twitter. Now, I was referring that you can just go again for one of a kind problems. 150 questions playlist. PLAYLST by Aryan Mittal. So, yeah, this again, it is more than 150, but these are one of a kind problems, like one of a kind. So, you want to cover all that one of a kind concepts. At least you are familiar with all one of a kind problems. Cool. Okay, let's come on back. Okay, I lost someone, but yeah, before that, if we can please smash the like, baby. We are live after such a long time, so थोड़ा सा बनता है अपना लाइव तो बनता है थोड़ा सा, right? Again, if you don't know, we are actively live on the other channel, which is Code with Aryan. So if you have not subscribed, यार तुम क्या कर रहे हो? जाके मारो ठोक दो, right? Okay, coming on back. Okay, चलिए खत्म करते हैं. ठीक है, English is always better, bro. What is the use of Hindi? English will be useful. Yeah, that's the reason. There will be endless debate on English and Hindi. So yeah, see, these are problems, and what I feel is that it's okay. It's for sure for us as an Indians. It's much easy to understand in Hindi. No matter, even a joke, we will relate more with Hindi. But the issue is with the interviews. Interviews in meetings, you have to like think also, speak also, and that's what you have to build. Again, you can build separately also and with me also. That's the reason I just like make sure thoda sa with you I keep on doing it so that you are familiar with English being spoken and you are actually able to understand. You see, because right now you have not even heard of London or like American accent. When you will start going to meetings now, you will realize that things go downhill pretty fast. People speak so fast. People speak so like they speak so goddamn fast. You have to interpret everything what they are saying. Just imagine you have an interviewer who is let's say from let's say London or maybe from America. Like for me, mostly meetings are with the New York folks or Dallas folks or like London folks. They speak so goddamn. Again, London folks still speak slow, like comparatively slow than the New York or Dallas folks, but Dallas folks speak so goddamn fast. I just have to absorb what they're saying. They speak so damn fast. So yeah, in interviews it will also help. Cool. English is okay. Okay. Sarthjan, firstly, Siddharth Reddy bhai, hi. Nikhil bhai, hi. Sarthjan bhai, hi. तो hi तो बनता है, ठीक है. Is it better to do Leetcode contest more or code forces once? See, give the first priority to Leetcode contest, then the second priority. Again, if you have time, Give all 3 contests, all 4. First Leetcode, second Code Forces, third Code Chef, fourth GFC. If you have time. If not, prioritize stuff. Leetcode first. Again, now why I have put something on top, there's a reason. Leetcode first because same problem will occur as a, let's say, daily problem, or can occur as an interview 3 or 4 months after. For sure, if it has come as a contest problem, there's a high unlikely chance it will not cover, like it will not occur as a problem in an interview in 3-4 months. It will occur after 3 months, or maybe after like 1 month at least. So it will help you. Ultimately, you are solving some Leetcode standard problems, standard patterns. That will help you. Next is Code Forces and Code Chef, just to build your brain. That's very important in programming world, to build your brain. Cool. And again, GFC is a plus point. Now again, यार तुम like नहीं ठोक रहे हो यार. Oh, देखो, if you know, अपना टारगेट है लाइक, ओ सॉरी, सब्सक्राइब टारगेट 45 जून से पहले करवा देना, ठीक. मोहम्मद, ईशान, अनवर भाई, I have a question. If you could share your views, I have interest in Android dev native, and hence I'm doing the same, making projects, etc. What do you think for the same in companies? I'll say the highest demand is for web dev, as in full stack development. You will say, Aryan, the market is saturated, all that stuff. I know that fact. I know very well. The people know web dev quite a lot. Market is super saturated, but you don't know. People just know HTML, CSS. They just watch some of the Valia videos. कर लिया रील से इतना खुश हो गए. That's not actual WebD is. When I say WebD, you should be knowing in and out of how a full stack application you can make, you can scale, and again, how you can make it more advanced, how you can integrate stuff. And people don't know it. That's a harsh reality. People don't. So again, if you want to go in terms of, you know, market stuff, I'll say highest demand is full stack. Then again, when I say full stack, I mean in JavaScript, Java, like not Java, like it will come in backend and stuff, although you can do it, but mostly big companies who have their own tech stack and stuff, they use Java and stuff, but mostly startups and a lot of companies, good ones also, Atlassian and stuff, Microsoft also. Again, this Coinbase, they mostly work on blockchain and stuff, but still, they also require the full stack folks. So it is the highest in demand. Android and iOS development, it's good, but that's the reason. Like, okay, market is very small, so there's a highly chance that we should explore multiple stuff. We should not restrict it to one tech stack. That's one thing. And I'll say early in the career, please don't stick to one tech stack. You will see that there are higher, like more opportunities. Again, for the people who don't know, we also have our Telegram channel, which is equally important. So yeah, there is no partiality between Telegram and Discord, so no worries. Cool. So yeah, I'll say, okay, I have great views on it, but I don't think money is there, but opportunities are a bit less, because, and again, people are also less, but still, as I scroll LinkedIn, I see a hell less opportunities. For more, again, I'm not discouraging anyone. Firstly, very bluntly saying, I'm not discouraging. I'm just telling that by my experience, what I have seen so far. So if you are doing it, I'll say do it, but please parallelly switch to multiple other streams so as to explore them and also try. It will help you a lot if you will not start now, right? We think we are attached, but ideally we are not. When I was in my first year, I was very much attached to game development and machine learning, but then after that, it's history. Again, the history is actually on the other channel, which is Code with Aryan. Cool. Let's go on. How to join your company? Yeah, I will say ki whenever you get any opening, you can ping me on my personal email ID, which is aryan.mittal@gs.com, and ask me for the recruiter's email. Then get that email, cold email the recruiter. There's a high chance you will get a revert back, and that's your entry to your interviews. कूल। भाई मेरा ट्यूसडे से सेम्स है, सेकंड ईयर कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, जावा इज माय बेस लैंग्वेज, हाउ आई कैन प्रिपेयर माई सेल्फ फॉर द सेम्स। यार सेकंड सेमेस्टर सेकंड ईयर खत्म हुआ है, चिल है भाई। तो jokes apart, if the second year is there, firstly no worries, and I'll say ki start wrapping up your DSA. I hope so your basic DSA is already done, because in the third semester you have your DS, and fourth semester you have a algo course. So I hope your basic DSA and algo is done. You have time, start giving code forces contest regularly, code chef contest every Wednesday, give regularly, Leetcode contest every weekend, give regularly. Code forces you can miss here and there, like one, because in a week it happens 2 or 3, so you can miss it, but try to give all the contests regularly. This will be your key to become the pro programmer and crack any company, because still you have time, Sagnik, you have time, you have a lot of time. Cool bro, how much time to dedicate to dev versus क्या क्या dev versus, एक मिनट कहाँ चला गया यार, कहाँ चला जाता है, how to dedicate dev versus DSA and what resources you use to learn CS fundamentals, subject like OS and computer networks. So yeah, see, dev versus DSA. So how I used to do was, entire year DSA, hackathon is coming in dev, ठीक, 3 हफ्ते पहले, 1 महीने पहले उठा लिया dev, बनाया फार से hackathon. Again, what we used to do is we used to utilize the resources of our college and seniors. तुम उनको चूसो भाई, तुम्हारा काम है यूज करना, जैसे तुम्हारी एक्स का काम था तुम्हें यूज करना, ऐसे तुम्हारा काम है तुम्हारे सीनियर्स को यूज करना. तो यूज देयर रिसोर्सेज, डू समथिंग. तुम्हें दिक्कत आएगी, तुम्हारे पास सीनियर्स हैं, नहीं है तो भाई तुम्हारे पास कम्युनिटी है, go and ask and get things done and produce that. Again, if you are getting some internship, some freelancing stuff to make some project, make that, apply skills there, charge less, make something, and you can just showcase that in your resume. In my second year, we 3 people made a free app for IIM Lucknow. Just imagine, we made a free app just because we want to add in the resume, and thus we have, if you go on my LinkedIn, you will see there's an app which we made. Again, I can show it, छोड़ो खुद देख लेना. In my LinkedIn, if you go scroll down, you will see an app which we made for IIM Lucknow. Cool. So yeah, that's the thing, and that was free. We used our resources to make something, and the word IIM Lucknow, we made an app for IIM Lucknow. That was the selling point when we made the resume for our internship. Cool, right? Okay. भाई कहाँ चले गए यार, लोग चले जाते हैं, थोड़ा सा फिर से करते हैं. भाई भाई भाई, ओ भाई भाई, बहुत, हम तो बहुत दूर रह गए. 1 मिनट. ओके, why are you using every time? Okay, is it better to do okay, English is better, ठीक है, is better, ठीक है. I have, okay, why are you using every time bro in your explanation? Bro, Neelsha, bro, okay. Being true, it is not increasing chances in placement, fake internship, yes. Being true is not increasing chances in placement, fake internship, yes. Never be true in any interview, no. Like, okay, that's a big red flag, what I think. Again, red flag as in, I'm saying for you to get in, if you know, people say ki write only what you know, tell only what you know. Na bhai, if you will write only what you know, tell only, again, that's a very out of context stuff which I'm saying. But if you know Python, let's say in a level of 10, if I rank at a level of 10, if you know, let's say JavaScript, let's say you know at a rank of 6, say it as an 8. If you know Java is at a rank of 6, like put it as an 8. Never ever portray any skill which you have as less. Considering you should have, again, I'm not saying, okay, let's say you have multiple other stuff, but now you have machine learning, let's say you are 2 or 5 out of 10, then please don't fake and put it as 8. If you have nothing to portray, then you will have something to portray. Now in that, always the person will ask you, how will you rate yourself? Always rate a bit higher. Don't, because the issue will be that the interviewer will himself assume that you will not know something. Again, this can very brutally backfire, considering he might end up asking anything to you. But still, it is still safer to fake stuff in an interview. So do fake it. That's a very wrong advice, but it is the fact. I cannot go away from this fact. It is a fact. Again, if we can please smash the like, baby, that will very helpful. Cool. Coming on back. How much time it takes to solve hard level DSA question on Leetcode? See, there is no time as such, but like if you just see the problems of Leetcode, they are usually ranked as rating 6, rating 7, rating 8. So in these cases, a 6 numbered problem, if you're just confused what is 6, go to a contest, give one contest, you will see the number. That number defines the difficulty of the problem. It can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. Maximum is 8, what I have seen so far. So a 6 is usually marked as a hard. It should be solved in 45 minutes. A 7 can take, again, 45 minutes. In worst case, again, 6 can take roughly around 30 minutes to 45 minutes. A rank 7, 45 minutes. A rank 8, 1 hour, 1 hour 15, or even it should, like, it can't be even, like, maybe it's possible that you won't be able to even solve it. That's what 8 is. Cool. So yeah, and see, there's no time. Problems on Leetcode are usually marked as easy but are hard, marked as hard but are easy. So yeah, it's up and down. Cool. Bro, how to revise topics of DSA, because after a certain period of time I am blank. Yeah, that's true. That's true, like Niranjan, that's completely true. Again, Ganesh, I hope I answered it. Rahul Ram, I hope I also answered your question. For Niranjan, bhai, see, it's very obvious. You will forget it. Make notes. That's what I have been telling, like, so far. Something you miss, for example, in today's video, you learned bitset, right? That's a course. Like, that's the reason I wrote bitset crash course, bitset course. So you learned something in that. So write down, okay, this is bitset, this is the application of bitset, and solve both the problems. I gave you 2 problems in that. One I solved and one I told. It is similar problem. So anything you learned new, put it, okay, in an Excel sheet, in a notes, anything, anywhere, but put it somewhere. Cool. LLD का क्या सीन है भाई? काफी तगड़ा सीन है. समीर शाह भाई, काफी तगड़ा सीन है. As in people, like, as in companies are indirectly shifting to LLD, especially for SD2 level. The moment you get into a company, you need only DSA. And for the big companies like, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, you will still need your DSA for sure. But apart from Google, in every other company, take Amazon, take Microsoft, as you go to SD2 level, which is SD3 in Google, as soon as you go on to next above level, passing one years, you will be asked LLD for sure. And again, people will not even jump to HLD. They will only ask LLD. Because again, I can simply ask you a car parking, car parking system again, and I can just get ins and out of, do you know strategy design pattern? If not, have you even heard of this name? Right? Because that's the use case. Why a strategy design pattern can be used in such kind of a problem. I can ask you, can you use a factory design pattern here? I will not ask you directly, but the code which you will write will be a normal Java program or a normal OOPS program. But there's a high chance you would not be using any design patterns, and that's what many people do. There's one YouTuber also, like, not a YouTuber, but LinkedIn influencer hai. Once he shared one of the like LED sheets, repo bana ke. I checked that repo. It was just OOPS, no design patterns. And then he updated that also, and then it was also again OOPS. So the issue is, even again, he's, I guess, SD2 in USA. And many people don't even know how to write a good design code. So LLD will be asked quite a lot. At one point, a bit of HLD will be like, you will get exposure of a bit of HLD, but that's way too later. Cool. So yeah, I'll say, if you have time, start getting through LLD also. First sem start hone wala hai. I have done toxic Arjun Sehgal. Aha, toxic. मतलब लड़कियां बोलती है नाम में टॉक्सिक लगा दिया भाई ने तो अपने. कूल, नो वरीज। तो फर्स्ट टाइम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। आई हैव डन डीएसए टिल ग्राफ स्पेसिफिकली डाइक्सट्रा algo algo and have done around 150 questions on lead code easy to medium. How should I proceed further? भाई क्वेश्चंस करो और कुछ कर नहीं सकते इसके अंदर, बट ये है कि सिर्फ क्वेश्चन के नाम पे क्वेश्चन मत करना। एज एन मतलब ये नहीं कि मैंने बस कर लिए 150 क्वेश्चन तो मतलब ठीक है। यू शुड बी कॉन्फिडेंट टू से कि भाई अब मुझसे इजी मीडियम हो पा रहा है, मीडियम हार्ड और हार्ड मैं कर रहा हूं, एंड आई एम प्रोग्रेसिंग, आई एम लर्निंग एवरीथिंग। Every time I solve a problem, I learn something new, and I don't repeat my mistake. Even if I repeat my mistake, when I say repeat, I mean there's a high chance you have seen a problem, you solve it intuitively again. 2 months later, blank. Okay, this is one iteration of you being blank on the same problem. Let's roll over. Another 2 months later, okay, for sure you are blank. You will just say okay. अपना आपको तुम कोसोगे कि यार मैं कैसे भूल गया, बट फिर तुम हो गया अच्छा ठीक है, अच्छा हाँ मैं ये भूल गया था, तो तुम्हें ये पकड़ना अच्छा, अरे मुझे ये याद क्यों नहीं आया। दैट इज समथिंग इफ यू विल रिमेंबर नेक्स्ट टाइम 2 months later व्हेन यू विल डू इट अगेन, तुम्हें याद आएगा अच्छा यार मैं पहले भूला था ये, आई नो दैट पार्ट, मैं अभी भी याद नहीं आ रहा यार क्या, बट देन यू विल स्टार्ट रिमेंबरिंग ऐसा क्या था जो स्ट्राइक करा था मुझे, जो मुझे पहले नहीं आता था। दैट इज लिंकेज which we usually tell in our videos. So वो linkage important होता है। तो you have to grab again, जब तक धोखा नहीं लगेगा तुम नहीं सीखोगे, जब तक तुम प्रॉब्लम पे वापस नहीं आओगे, तुम्हें रियलिटी हिट नहीं मिलेगा, तुम कभी पता ही नहीं लगा पाओगे कि हाँ भाई यू आर लैकिंग इन द एक्चुअल लिंकेज ऑफ इंट्यूशंस फॉर द सेम प्रॉब्लम, राइट। तो मतलब तुम्हें जिसने पढ़ाया है वो वीडियो, तुमने या तो उसको ठीक से समझा नहीं है या फिर तुमने उससे ढंग से पढ़ा नहीं है, मतलब या तो जो पढ़ा रहा है उसकी गलती है या फिर तुम्हारी गलती है कि तुमने उसके लिंकेज को पकड़ा नहीं है। कूल, तो अगेन भाई ठोकर लगेगी, दैट्स अ हार्श रियलिटी, तुम भूलोगे, दैट्स ट्रू, दैट्स अ फैक्ट, बट इसी से ही यू विल कीप ऑन रिकॉलिंग। जब तक लगती नहीं है, जब तक गिरते नहीं, जब तक तुम्हारा कटता नहीं है ना, तब तक तुम नहीं सीखोगे। दैट्स द ट्रू फॉर बोथ relationships and coding. Cool. Last week before Google screening round, what do you recommend to do? Best way to revise all topics. भाई गूगल स्क्रीनिंग है ना, सिंपल क्या कहते हैं, गो ऑन टू लीड को डिस्कस, वहाँ पे काफ़ी चल रहा है गूगल का, तो वहाँ पे देख लो कि लोगों ने क्या क्या डाला है। इज अ हाई चांस कि ऊपर नीचे से कुछ ऐसे ही पूछेंगे वो, इफ नॉट देन दिस नथिंग, यू कैन रिवाइज एवरीथिंग। केएमपी तो नहीं पूछेंगे, सेगमेंटरी भी नहीं पूछेंगे, मतलब अगेन यू माइट से आर्यन पूछ रखा है पहले। True, there's always a hunch of what things and what extent can be asked. You don't know how the interviews are designed. Interviews are designed ऐसा होता है कि तुम्हारा एक राउंड होता है, अगला राउंड में पिछले राउंड का इंटरव्यूअर बोलता है कि भाई इसको थोड़ा सा और करते हैं ग्रिल डीएसए पे। अगर पिछला राउंड ही मीडियम हुआ है तो ही विल से कि ओके लेट्स ग्रिल हिम ओके ऑन डीएसए, पर तुम्हारा अच्छा हुआ है तो वही बंदा बोलेगा पिछले वाला कि भाई उसको और ग्रिल कर लो भाई, और देखते हैं कितना आता है इसको, देखते हैं। तो वो देखते हैं, अगर तुम अच्छा लगातार करते जाओ तो पहले राउंड में ये सब नहीं पूछते। तो दैट्स अ सिंपल psychological fact, right? That is what we as a company, as in like when I say company, like we as an interviewers do. तो भाई ये सीन है। ब्रो आई एम एडिक्टेड टू डीएसए डेव, के लिए टाइम ही नहीं निकल पा रहा, एनी टिप्स। भाई अजय देखो, it will help you to get, if you are addicted to DSA, it will help you to get a very awesome job. That's fact. But the moment you go inside a company and you will try switching it, or if you even try working on it, either you will have to leave the DSA entirely. That's not advisable considering क्या चल रहा है आज का माहौल, लोग कितना बोल रहे हैं कि हाँ अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं बट कंपनीज निकाल रही हैं कर रही हैं, तो दैट इज अ बीटी। बट आई विल से कि नो मैटर व्हाट, डेव करते चलो थोड़ा बहुत, चाहे तुम छाप रहे हो, चाहे तुम एक लेक्चर को एज अ वेब सीरीज देख रहे हो, बट स्टिल एक बार आइडिया ले लो। जब तुम अगली बार देखोगे ना तो तुम्हें थोड़ा सा और ग्रास्प मिलेगा, अगली बार देखोगे थोड़ा सा और लोग बोलते हैं कि डू प्रोजेक्ट्स, अगेन इफ यू आर डूइंग डेव, डू विद प्रोजेक्ट्स, दैट इज लर्निंग बाय डूइंग, एंड या दैट्स अ फैक्ट, दैट्स अ मोस्ट ऑब्वियस एंड द बेस्ट वे टू लर्न एनीथिंग। बट अगेन मन नहीं कर रहा तो फिलहाल ये वीडियो आराम से देख रहे हैं, दैट्स व्हाट यू कैन डू आल्सो। कूल। तो बट अगेन आई हाईली रिकमेंड, करना जरूर है, चाहे तुम्हें अच्छा लगे ना लगे, बट दिक्कत हो जाएगी। अगेन अभी नहीं होगी, कॉलेज का प्लेसमेंट हो जाए तब भी दिक्कत नहीं होगी, पर दिक्कत होगी 1 साल बाद, एंड वो दिक्कत काफी भयंकर होती है फिर। ठीक, कि यही है कि तुम फूक रहे हो, फूक रहे हो, फूक रहे हो, 10 साल बाद भाई कैंसर हो रहा है, ये होगी तुम्हारे साथ। ठीक है ब्रदर, आसपास लोगों का प्लेसमेंट हो रहा है, लोग ओए में चीटिंग करते हैं, दैट्स ट्रू। ऐसा लगता है मैं ईमानदारी का की कोई कदर नहीं है, इंटर्नशिप भी नहीं लग रही। आई हैव सीन लेस वर्दी पीपल गेटिंग प्लेस्ड एज वेल। देखो यार ईशान भाई, ये नीति है, लाइफ हैज ऑलवेज बीन अनफेयर। अमीर लोग होक के चले जाते हैं, मार देते हैं, जान से मार देते हैं, तब भी वो खुले घूमते हैं। दैट्स नॉट ट्रू, लाइक दैट्स नॉट लाइक सॉरी दैट्स नॉट न्यू, इट्स ओल्ड। ये दुनिया ऐसे ही चलती है, कुछ लोगों को बिना बात का एडवांटेज मिलता है, मे बी कनेक्शंस, मे बी वो जानते हैं किसी को, तो यार इस पे हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते। एक चीज कर सकते हैं कि हम भी चीटिंग करने लग जाए, कर सकते हैं, आई एम नॉट सेइंग मत करो, लाइक ओके कर सकते हो, बट करो वहां पे जहां कुछ फायदा होने वाला हो तुम्हारा। अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम आप चीटिंग कर लोगे, एंड तुम अगर लेट्स से तुम अगर अपना इंप्रेशन मेंटेन रख लोगे एंड यू कैन डू दैट स्टफ, डू इट। मैं कौन तो रोकने वाला, नहीं करो, आराम से करो। बट यार दिक्कत पता क्या होगी, DSA again. I'm just only seeing about DSA right now. I'm not seeing about your engineering exams. वहां पे तुम खूब चीटिंग करो, तुम फोन ले जाओ क्लास में, बट आई एम सीइंग अबाउट DSA जो तुम्हें लॉन्ग टर्म में चाहिए होगा। Even if again, let's say again, I'm thinking that you cannot or you are not cheating, but even if you are doing that, firstly, चोर को चोरी करने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता, बट उसको पता होना चाहिए इसके लॉन्ग टर्म इंपैक्ट्स क्या है। 10 साल तक DSA काम आएगी आएगी, तो अगर तुम कर भी रहे हो ना चीटिंग, तो मेक श्योर कि यार थोड़ा ध्यान रखना कि तुम्हें दिमाग में ये बैठ ना जाए कि तुम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते। बिकॉज पता है जो ऊपर लोग बोलते हैं कि मुझसे होती नहीं, यही मेंटालिटी को सुधारने के लिए आई एम ऑलवेज इन्फोर्सिंग कॉन्टेस्ट दो, दैट व्हाट मेक्स यू फील कि हाँ यू कैन सॉल्व इट। The moment you have a feeling, you can solve it. In an interview, when you have pressure, तुम्हारे सामने problem है, then again you might say, Aryan, what if he is like someone is showing him the answer? Hi, if I give you na a hard problem, you cannot just give me an answer directly. You will have to route me through the approach which you are taking, and that's what an interview will give you marks on. तो अगर तुम्हारे दिमाग में ये बैठ गया कि तुमसे नहीं होगा, कि तुम्हें चाहिए एक बंदा, तो तुम इंटरव्यू में पक्का फेल होगे। बाय लक अगर तुम किसी कंपनी में सेलेक्ट हो भी गए तो वहीं पर अटके रह जाओगे, तुम्हें स्विच मारने में ही तुम्हारी निकल जाएगी। एंड अगेन लोग होते हैं, कुछ लोगों को लक साथ देता रहता है, बट दैट्स अगेन लक। कूल भाई, आकाश भाई थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी करते हैं, ठीक है, काफी कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं अपने, फटफट करेंगे इस बार। कूल ब्रो, सॉल्व अराउंड 400 DSA प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन लीड कोड, शुड आई स्टार्ट विद फोर्सेस और कंटिन्यू ऑन लीड कोड? भाई पहली चीज तो सी, whenever people again आकाश भाई, from now onwards no one will ever ask should I start code forces. Code forces is not a DP. Should I start DP? Code forces is simple ad hoc problems. Ram goes right, Sham goes left. Where is Ram and Sham in respect to each other? That is a simple problem, a simple maths, a simple array. To solve code forces problem A, B, C, you need simple array knowledge and a math knowledge, basic math knowledge. You might encounter questions of binary search and DP also in problems A, B, C, but highly likely that A and B will always be a DP or math. So again, if you have started programming, so for sure you would know DP and math. If yes, then you are very good to start any programming contest ever. Code Forces, Code Chef, Leetcode, GFG, HackerEarth, HackerRank, any platform. Because basic like initial problems are usually on arrays and maths. That's it. See any problem. it will be arrays or maths. Rarely it will be binary search or DP. That's it. उसका कुछ होता ही नहीं इनके अंदर. ऑल सेट. ठीक है. भैया बिट मैनिपुलेशन एकदम स्क्रैच से कैसे पढ़े यार? टेक्नो गौरव भाई, bit manipulation crash course by Aryan Mittal. Watch that video. All set. Cool. Siddharth, I have learned Angular but do not know which project to do. And is it enough if we learn only Angular to get into Faang or any big companies, or should I learn backend? पहली बात तो सिद्धार्थ भाई, there is no need to do any development to get into Faang or any good companies, considering you are a fresher. If you are experienced, so for sure you will need something. But yeah, if you are fresher, no need. But I will say, यार, simple Angular, it's very less. I know थोड़ा सा Angular is a bit tricky rather than React, but still, Angular is still less. Let's complete the entire front, entire full stack. Let's complete backend also. ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है backend में. Again, काम आसान होता है. थोड़ा सा linkage with the database, make API calls, how to store in DB, make some API calls to server. That's it. So backend कर लो, safe रहेंगे. But again, for placements into Faang, nothing is required at all. DSA is prime. Now, bhai, I am confused what to do. What to start, DevOps or AWS? एक minute. DevOps is something which is very basic. No matter what, if you are landing onto AWS, you still will be needing the knowledge of DevOps. And DevOps is something which is very, again, Dhruv bhai, it is very global. As in, no matter what field you go, indirectly or directly, you will be needing the knowledge of DevOps. You will be needing to know how Docker works, how Kubernetes works, how your pipelines, CI/CD pipeline works. So this is the core knowledge. So DevOps is something which will never harm you. Learn it. Again, I'm not saying very deep, but at least basic knowledge of DevOps. And then you can, depending upon your interest, start AWS. That's a simple cloud. Cool. सागनी भाई, भैया आप कौन से कॉलेज है? भाई मैं कॉलेज में था, NIT इलाहाबाद. ठीक. भैया मीडियम क्वेश्चंस कभी बनते हैं कभी नहीं. आई एम सॉल्विंग 150 टॉप इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस इन LC. 150 टॉप इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस इन LC. भाई मुझे उसका तो नहीं पता 150 टॉप इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस इन LC, बट या आई कैन टेल यू दिस फैक्ट दैट सॉरी कहाँ गया वो. I can tell you that this will cover this playlist will cover entirely every problem of every kind ever on LC and stuff. So and again यार मतलब मीडियम क्वेश्चंस कभी बनते हैं, दैट्स ट्रू, बिकॉज मीडियम में कैटेगरी होती है, मीडियम और मीडियम हार्ड, तो उसमें थोड़ा बीटी रहती है अपना कि बन रहा है, कहाँ बन रहा है, क्या नहीं बन रहा, ऑल दैट स्टफ. कूल. भैया बिट मैनिपुलेशन कहाँ से करना चाहिए, तो हो गया था. हाँ क्वेश्चन, बिट मैनिपुलेशन कहाँ से कैसे करें, जैसे आज के क्वेश्चन में हवा भी नहीं लगी थी, बिट मैप बिट सेट वैसे, बट या बिट मैप यूज होगा. यस क्या देखो, दिस वाज अ वन ऑफ अ काइंड. तो ऐसी चीजों में ना हमें हमेशा देखना चाहिए कि इट इज वन ऑफ अ काइंड एंड दैट टू अकरिंग आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, बिकॉज वी हैव बीन गिविंग प्रॉब्लम, सो वी नो कि ये वन ऑफ अ काइंड है एंड ये काफी टाइम बाद आया है. And I gave you one more problem in the same problem, and when I was explaining that problem, I told you this one more problem. उसके अंदर बताया था मैंने कि ये कर लेना. तो just take a note of it. I gave you a simple crash course of bitset also in that video itself. तो वो knowledge लो, रखो प्रॉब्लम को, दोनों प्रॉब्लम रखो, and then anytime whenever you have to go and find all the possible sums and the number of sums are restrictive, you can think of applying your bit set to improvise your complexity. ऐसे हमें याद रखना. क्या देखा यूज केस था, you have to find all possible sums. That's a use case and improving the complexity. Cool भाई. रंजन कुमार पटेल, ओके. क्योंकि कौन सा QA आपका कौन सा कंपनी है? QA चुपा का, ये क्वेश्चन मेरे लिए पता नहीं. सागनी भाई, हाँ भाई गोल्डमैन है. एक मिनट जरा थोड़ा सा देख लिया जाए क्या हाल चाल है स्ट्रीम का. भैया तुम लाइक नहीं ठोकते यार, तुम्हें क्यों सिखाना पड़ता है बार बार. देखो सुनो, थोड़ा तुम्हारे पास, मेरे पास तो ये बैट है राइट, इसको लो और ऐसे अपने लैपटॉप स्क्रीन पे मारो और उसके बाद मेरे पास बताना. कूल, जोकिंग. कूल. भैया मीडियम क्वेश्चन लिए तो हो गया था. पिन द डिस्कॉर्ड लिंक, कहाँ पिन करना है भाई, एक मिनट करते हैं जरा. डिस्कॉर्ड लिंक कहाँ मिलेगा, मुझे कहाँ मिलेगा? एक मिनट, मेरी किसी वीडियो में मिल जाएगा मुझे. लेट्स फाइंड माई ओन वीडियो. ओके, लेट्स फाइंड Discord. Okay, this is Discord. Now, Discord link. Sending it here. पिन कैसे करते हैं? मुझे भी नहीं आता. आता है? नहीं आता. नहीं आता. नहीं आता. नहीं आता. नहीं हो रहा मुझसे पिन. एक मिनट. एक मिनट. तो नहीं हो रहा है मुझसे पिन. आई विल ट्राई पिन द मैसेज. हाँ, हुआ पिन. हाँ, हो गया पिन. ठीक है भाई. कमिंग ऑन बैक. कहाँ थे हम? थोड़ा सा बहुत सारा रह गया अपना. चलो, वील स्किप. जिनके क्वेश्चन हो गए हैं, थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन उनके लेते हैं जिनके नहीं क्वेश्चन हुए हैं. तो भाई साहब, तुम तो भाई काफ़ी आगे आ गए. चेक रेज्यूम है भाई, थोड़ा जरा लोगों से वार्तालाप कर ली जाए. मैं सोचा था रेज्यूमे करूंगा, बट यार इतने सारे रेज्यूम आ गए हैं. बट वार्तालाप भी, बिकॉज वी हैव टू कीप इट शॉर्ट एंड सिंपल दी लाइव स्ट्रीम, बिकॉज भाई जरा सोना मोना भी होता है, फिर लग जाती है. कूल. तो विक्की भाई का आंसर है, हाय भाई, आई हैव बीन फॉलोइंग योर चैनल सिंस लास्ट मेनी डेज. आई एम डन विद second year. I am doing DSA and CP, not consistent. Please say how to be consistent. I am very eager about my first intern. भाई कंसिस्टेंसी के लिए यार सोचना क्या है? रोज एक प्रॉब्लम. If we cannot do, which means we cannot even spend 1.5 hour a day for ourselves. We can, right? We can. So let's do it again. Yeah, you have a big motivation that we as a community solve one problem daily in the morning before 10:30 or 11 a.m. So when you know one thing for sure, that every day problem will be there before 11 a.m. So I will try by myself, and then when I will get time, let's say I am walking, I will just listen. Okay, what I will say, listen as a podcast. You don't need to always listen as a problem, like as a video. Listen as a podcast also. What's happening? At least you'll get some hints, and then go in night and solve it back again. Cool, bro. Third year ending, I have more stronger hold on dev, but DSA I'm still practicing. I have selected for JBMC code for good too. अंकुश भाई का क्वेश्चन है ये. Any suggestion for preparing for placements? भाई अभी तो I will say कि मतलब, see, for preparing for placements, there's always one thing that at least you are covered with all possible concepts. For that, I will say either you can just try on DSA 169 series, or I can say Stiver also had made a good one. You can try that also. So as again, this is for you to cover all the concepts end to end. At least you will have something in your mind. Okay, I have learned something, because as the placements will come near, companies will come in, you have your interview scheduled, then you will be going on and solving company specific questions. So that should be fast. To make that fast, at least you should be familiar with everything. Cool. Now you are putting these much efforts, later AI will take jobs. And one more thing, can you tell some best resources for mock for SD2? If you want to do mock interview, simple, Pramp has everything, both for DSA and for design. That's best. And I can bet one thing for sure, AI right now also cannot do simple project task. Like, again, I'm not saying the things are far away. There will always be brain used, logical stuff, what to do when. That's a simple analytical skills. And that's a way much time. Again, when I say way much time, okay, it is at least 5 years that all the companies, everything will actually start using proper AI to use. In many companies, even chat GPT like resources are not there. People cannot make their inbuilt resources. People cannot use the actual chat GPT itself, because they cannot give the data to Microsoft. Only startups and stuff, they are using chat GPT. No one else, again, except Google, who have their own Gemini. But you see, that's how much data is important. So until unless there is in-house AI models, for example, like GitHub Copilot and stuff, which is very, very, very basic in comparison to high-end GPT-4. So yeah, that's what we will be using. And again, you see how GitHub Copilot is used so far. Cool. भाई आज के कॉन्टेस्ट का सॉल्यूशन बहुत ग्रेट था. अरे थैंक यू आयुष भाई. Now you are putting these, okay, Surya Cloud. How much time should you spend on question which you are not able to solve on your own? What's the right approach for this to move forward? Simply make one point. भाई ठीक है, सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा, ट्राई करो जब तक तुम्हें भनक भी ना लगे. और भनक भी ना लगे, 15 मिनट हो गए हम, you are trying, तुम्हें भनक भी नहीं लग रही, like no idea whatsoever. If in 15 minutes you can start with your first hint. If the hint is not there, start with the basic intro of any video. There's a high chance in my videos I will give you a hint in the very beginning itself, but I will say, okay, it's a spoiler alert, 3 to 1, and then I give you a hint. Take that hint, pause, come on back, start again. Okay, again stuck, dead end. Okay, wait 5 minutes, no progress. Okay, go back again, another hint, a few more minutes of the video. Oh, this was something new, I did not know that. Pause it, come on back. How I can use what he told right now? Is there something I'm missing? Okay, let's try to link it, let's try to solve it by this information which he has told in the starting 5 minutes of the video. Let's see, let's think. Okay, I cannot. Okay, let's go and watch video much more further. That is the best way to approach any problem. It will take a hell lot of time, but it will give you the maximum returns. Cool. AI will always be a tool for SDE developers to solve even more complex problems. It won't replace devs. That's true, Rupesh. Hello Aryan bhai, how are you? Arey Devashish, एकदम awesome भाई, awesome. Hi Aryan, I am in end of my second year. भाई सब second year के end में किसी प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो रही क्या यहाँ पे? एक मिनट जरा यार, लाइक इन ठोक रहे हैं ना, बहुत बेशरम इंसान है यार तुम लोग, हैं? सुनते नहीं एक बार भी भाई. यार ये क्या है, स्क्रॉल कैसे हो गया? हाँ ठीक है, सजेस्ट नहीं, कहाँ थे हम भाई? अगर किसी के रह जाए ना, थोड़ा सा जरा बुरा मत मानना, बिकॉज 15-20 मिनट में विल एंड द स्ट्रीम. वी हैव टू कीप इट एवरी weekend. Again, last time also we had a live stream. If you don't know, I will show you. Last weekend also we had a live stream on our channel. You will see we had a live stream on the channel Code with Aryan. So we'll alternate the live stream. One day this, one day that, one day this, like one weekend this, one weekend that. So but we'll try to have it every week. So no worries if your question is not answered today, it will be answered for sure like in the next streams, considering you come early. Your question is in the beginning, so that I will go in the order so as to not disappoint the ones who came in early, you know. Yeah. Vicky Roy, bye. Okay, I'm in the end of my second year, and yeah, I'm doing DSA and CP, not consistent. Please say how to be. Okay, that's done. Now you're putting this much effort. Okay, and please suggest on demanding tech stacks for freshers. Demanding tech stack, I'll say कि wrap up your see, पैसा तो बहुत ज़्यादा machine learning में है, but it is more equally, you know, less required, and like not that much of a market. You will say, okay, Aryan, but ML hype is so much. Yeah, it is true, so much, but this hype is only hype. If you go to the ground reality, no one is giving that much essence until unless something new comes up, or some competitor comes up with some new extra features. Until unless everything is like, no one will talk about anything until unless someone randomly comes up, okay, my model can solve a simple project by its own. Only then people start hype. So until so far, you are good. And if you are good, I'll say web dev, and then Spring Boot, used by a lot of companies. It will help you a lot in interviews. These two is my first priority. Then you can go and try Android or iOS, any mobile dev or machine learning. So this is the order which I will recommend. Cool. Aryan, referral खोजते खोजते जॉब क्लोज हो जाती है, किसी का कुछ सॉल्यूशन बोलो. भाई, इट्स नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट कि रेफरल मिले, इट्स नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट कि रेफरल मिलने के बाद जॉब लग जाए या फिर कॉल आ जाए. तो मैं बोलता हूँ कि एक कंपनी 4 ओपनिंग्स हैं, 2 में अप्लाई कर दो विदाउट रेफरल, 2 में वेट करो रेफरल मांगने का. आए ना आए, क्लोज हो जाए, तो कोई बीटी नहीं है. तो गो इन ऑल दी वेज, अप्लाई ऐसे ऐसे ही विदाउट एनीथिंग. Try to message recruiters. That's the best way. Try to ask for referral. That's decent way. Cool. First I am trying. Okay. It was intelligence. Okay. अविनाश भाई का क्वेश्चन हो गया है. सचिन यादव, हेलो भाई, हेलो, हाय, क्या हाल है? अंजलि क्वेश्चन हो गया है. क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट, आई एम ट्राइंग लीड कोड प्योरिटी बट इफ आई एम नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व देन रेफर वीडियो, बट प्रॉब्लम इज आई फील आई डिडंट लर्न एनीथिंग. If you feel you didn't learn anything, then the first very basic question is, if you were not able to solve it and you watched the video, what were you missing then? Like, what was that point which you were missing? If you were missing some point which you got to know from the video, then you learned that how this point should be used in similar kind of problems. That is the learning. What I have seen is, again, I don't know about how long have you been following our videos, but I have seen many other YouTubers who have a great big audience and they also give POTDs. They just tell you by an example, this is the answer. They will never tell you how they reached there. And the worst part is, in few of the videos they will tell, and in the harder ones, they will just skip it and will only walk through the example and will try an example 3 times so you are convinced it can solve it. But the issue lies here itself. If you are dry running the example, it is the last resort of a problem. When you know the algorithm, you want to verify after applying on your problem, will it work or not. At that point, you actually start dry running. But lovely YouTubers, they do in the very beginning only. So I'll recommend either you try to see, okay, what you were missing and what the person told you how to reach there, at what point you were missing versus at what point he proceeded further. Cool. Check a resume. सईश, और भाई सईश भाई, बट यार बहुत सारे ही कमेंट्स हैं जो कि रह जाएंगे अगर अपन ने रेज्यूमे क्वेश्चन लग गए. बट स्टिल वी कैन. भाई ये क्या है? ये कैसा रेज्यूमे है? एक मिनट, एक मिनट, एक मिनट. इट जस्ट इट वाज इंटरेस्टिंग बट इट वाज एम्प्टी. आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू सी what. Okay, no, it's not empty. It was looking empty from the front, but it's nice. भाई साहब, भाई फोटो तो एकदम काफी बढ़िया है, जो भी है. कूल. क्लास 12th. एक मिनट. वेयर इज द कॉलेज? ही इज फ्रॉम बिट्स प्लानी, बट कॉलेज नहीं लिखा भाई आपने. कोई बात नहीं. शादाब भाई, जरा एक बार कॉलेज लिख देना ऊपर, ताकि रहे कि कॉलेज में तो हैं ही हम. कूल. बाकी अपना इंटर्नशिप सही है, वर्क एक्सपीरियंस सही है. लाइक ही हैज हाइलाइटेड स्टफ, दैट्स ऑसम. और वेयर इज माय पेन? ओके, दैट्स ऑसम. लिंक विंक कहीं दिख नहीं रहे मुझे, बट ठीक है, वी कैन ऐड लिंक्स एंड स्टफ. अच्छा, इट्स ओके, इट्स इंटर्नशिप. ओके, दैट्स कंप्लीटली फाइन. But for your projects also, okay, you have just your GitHub given. I'll say ki add individual links also for every project. And it's again, it is good, but I'll say like 4 is a lot number of projects. So we can just try to have it 3. Take top 3. But I cannot see anything regarding your achievements and stuff. So if we can add achievements or responsibilities, it will help you in future. Cool. That's one thing. But yeah, let's complete the questions, because queries काफी बढ़ रही हैं लोगों की, थोड़ी सी भावनाएं, because I don't know ना कि शादाब भाई इस समय है या नहीं. But no worries, we will just again, टेंशन की बात नहीं है, तुम्हारी कमेंट्स रह जाएं, no worries. If you miss something, no worries. एनीथिंग. ओ भाई साहब, शादा भाई ने यहाँ भी भेजा है. क्या बात है भाई, क्या बात है. तो अगेन वन थिंग कि इफ something is missed, टेंशन की बात ही नहीं है. Every week we will have live stream, but we will keep it 1 hour ताकि we can have it every week. Cool. How much difficulty differs again? KG bhai, Agnik bhai, I have solved 240 problems on Leetcode in Java. Also, should I plan to make projects on Java, Spring Boot with AWS Cloud Docker knowledge, including beside giving contest? Am I on the right track? Agnik bhai, I will say if it will take not much of a time, as in not the entire 2 months of yours. If it will take 3 weeks, for sure go ahead with it. It's a very good project. If you are planning to extend it a lot, and again, when in these 3 weeks, you for sure have to give contest every week. You have to solve your problem every day. This is exceptional. Like, this is no way, no bargaining, nothing. This needs to be there. Apart from this, if you can solve or if you can make it in 3 weeks, good. If you are spending more than 3 weeks, then it's wastage of resources, which we should for sure spend on our DSA. But again, I will never discourage making any project. It will help you a lot in long term to make it. Hi, KG Junior. KG Junior, नाम भी देखो एकदम sexy नाम रखते हैं लोग. Cool. KG Junior भाई, क्या सीन है? Bro, ignorant. Bro, I am doing DSA regularly. I have done an internship and published 2 apps in Play Store. क्या बात है? I also know Spring Boot, but I am not able to get into company. How to should I frame my resume to get selected? यार, मतलब, are you applying to, like, are you DMing recruiters? Are you again? I'm not saying just applying, because see, for these profiles now, these profile just look awesome on Twitter. So again, see, why I made Twitter was, if I have Twitter open, so the only reason why I made Twitter was that I should be more active on it. But what is happening? Am I not logged in? Am I says not logged in? No, it's not possible. यार, मुझे पासवर्ड भी याद नहीं है अपना. अगर लॉगिन नहीं हुआ तो मुझे कुछ ही पता नहीं कैसे हुआ. हो गया, फॉर्चुनेटली हो गया. Cool. Now, see, again, although there is a whole lot of stuff which, there's a whole lot of stuff on, on Twitter to connect with what? To connect with startup folks. They are super active on Twitter, and for sure on LinkedIn we have recruiters. यार, उन लोगों को DM करो, उन लोगों की email जुगाड़ो. That is the way for you to get, because see, you have skills. I can see that, right? Because you have internship, you have 2 apps in Play Store, which means you have skills. That should be your selling point. So you have to just spread your name by yourself. ठीक करना भाई, करना जरूर है भाई. वही है कि लोग बोलते हैं कम्युनिटी लर्न करो. कम्युनिटी लर्न ऐसे ही होती है कि तुम कुछ करो, कुछ फोड़ो, तो फैलाओ उस चीज को. कैसे फैलाओगे? सिंपल, मतलब बस फैलाओ. कैसे फैलाओगे तुम्हारी जिम्मेदारी है. वी हैव ट्विटर, वी हैव इंस्टाग्राम, वी हैव लिंक्डइन. जस्ट स्प्रेड इट, और ऐसे कि लोगों की हेल्प हो. ठीक. Vishal bhai, bro, you should know how much difficulty differs for DSA in interviews for MLE roles. MLE roles, MLE मतलब machine learning engineer या कुछ और. Then SWE roles, could you share details about it? Or for MLE roles, mostly dev is asked. Firstly, if I'm getting it correct, MLE roles, yeah, again, it depends upon company to company. If you are getting interviewed for a specific role itself, then for sure the questions for that role will be asked. But usually for the big tech one, like big tech firms, they will hire you for anything. They will say, we need a full stack developer for, let's say, Google Cloud team, but they will not ask you anything for full stack. That's how things work in big tech. But for normal companies, and I mean, like when I say normal, I mean like not big fancy names, normal names, they will ask you depending upon the role. For example, Myntra. If you go in Myntra, if you just ask for the interview, if you have a role of, let's say, machine learning engineer, you will be asked for sure ML concepts. If you go to Walmart, you will be asked. If you go to Uber, less, but still, in interview, in, let's say, hiring manager round, or maybe in the HR, or like in the managerial round, you will be asked. So that's the difference. Cool. What are these LLD, HLD means? Explain in detail. So yaar, देखो, Annamani, if I'm getting right, LLD is low level design. The code you write, the classes, okay, class animal, it, and then I have a class horse. Horse extends animal. So this is a class structure. This is low level design. The code which you write as a software engineer, the code which you write, that should follow OOPS property. That should follow the design patterns, factory design pattern, strategy design pattern, builder. So there are 27 plus design patterns, creational, behavioral, and multiple other. I forgot one more was there. Strategy, nahi. Creational, behavioral. How did I forget it? Structural design pattern. So you should be knowing, again, apart from your solid principles, you should be knowing these. Just go and write LLD, you'll get something. That's what. HLD simply defines how your microservices interact with each other so as to make a holistic system which can work and scale up. There is no code involved. There is no code involved. The thing simply says that, okay, you have a DB. How will the DB structure be? Will it be a SQL or no SQL? Okay, let's say you have a simple gateway. Will you put a gateway? How will you process your payments? How will your PubSub model will look like? Will you use that or not? How will you get this something around you? So this all thing, again, efficiently, how the application will work as a holistic thing is your HLD, high level design. Cool. We are pretty late today. भाई यार देखो यार, जरा लाइक ठोक दो यार, 70 लाइक्स अगर हो जाए तो मजा आ जाएगी. Cool. What are these LLD, HLD means? Can you review my resume? 3 years experience in ML in Mridul, in service based, thinking of switching to product based. I'm learning HLD plus LLD on side along with Leetcode. That's awesome, मृदुल. कहाँ पर है यार, ये बता दे एक बार कि लीड को, सॉरी, डिस्कॉर्ड पे है या फिर टेलीग्राम पे है. बट आई विल जस्ट क्विकली स्किम थ्रू मृदुल. आई डोंट फाइंड समथिंग हियर. लेट्स क्विकली स्किम थ्रू टेलीग्राम अगेन. मृदुल 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 मृदुल. यार ये ड्राइव लिंक, हाउ विल आई नो कि किसका नाम है इसमें? बट हाँ, आई कैन चेक द मृदुल. भाई इतने सारे, ये कौन है भाई? ओके, I did not see any मृदुल यहाँ पे. तो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. नेक्स्ट टाइम जरा लिख देंगे तो हो जाएगा. लाइक वो तो वैसे जाता ही. इट वॉज स्ट्रीम फॉर दैट ओनली, बट कोई बात नहीं, नो बीटीज एट ऑल. ठीक है भाई. KR Junior, can we deploy app freely? Yeah, we can, bro. We can. No web app, it's a mobile application. I studied 24. Again, Vivek Kumar ji, I studied 24 design patterns for elements of reusable object of oriented software at a basic level. How can I improve my understanding of these patterns? Simply solve the standard classic problems. There is a parking lot. There is simply designing ClickBus. There is, again, ClickBus is okay. Simply designing your, app which will give you scores, matches, all that stuff. There are many such standard problems which we can code up just to see what all design. But again, simple ATM problem, simple Amazon problem. There are a whole lot of 20-30 LLD basic problems which use all the design patterns. Vending machine, which has a state diagram. So ATM machine, it has a state diagram, like state design pattern. So that is what you need to do. After learning all the patterns, solve these problems, because in an interview you will be asked these problems only. For example, you will be asked design an ATM machine. You will be asked design a parking lot system. In that, you should be using the actual design patterns, and you should be knowing, okay, where I can use this specific design pattern. We are already 11. Let's quickly wrap up. 5-10 more comments. Let's review the Discord resume also once, because नाइंसाफी हो जाएगी अगर नहीं किया तुमने. Can I open it? Please don't download, please don't download, please don't download मत कर यार. Okay. कल डाउनलोड इसने डाउनलोड किया है तो देखना तो पड़ेगा. कहाँ गया? ओके, आई हैव टू ओपन इट समहाउ. डाउनलोड कहाँ किया है भाई तूने? ओपन विद व्हाट? ओपन विद योर robot PDF. Okay, now we have Sakti again. Nice CGPA. Anything more than 8.5 is good. I'm not saying more than 8 also is not good. Okay, but still थोड़ा सा हम हाई रख सकते हैं. कुछ बहुत बड़ा काम नहीं है. इट्स जस्ट दैट तुम्हें थोड़ा ट्रिक्स पता होनी चाहिए कि एंड मोड पढ़ना कैसे है. नहीं पता तो जस्ट गो एंड वॉच कि हाउ टू टॉप इन कॉलेज बाय आर्यन मित्तल. यू गेट द वीडियो. कूल. अगेन आई लाइक दिस स्टफ. लिंक्स आर देयर एंड एक्सपीरियंस में लिखा है बंदे ने. आई से थोड़ा सा फॉन्ट अगर थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो जाए ताकि हेडिंग्स अलग से नजर आए, दैट विल बी ग्रेट. राइट. बाकी ये स्किल रैक क्या है यार? हाँ. ओके अगेन wait, I will firstly make sure I have some browser open, then I'll go into this browser. Again, this is just a random thing. Yeah, that's good that you're consistent now since last 3-4 months. That's awesome. Then yeah, looks nice. Technical skills, projects. I'll just say थोड़ा सा font अगर change हो जाए तो it's good, but it is a lot big font and making it hard, a little bit hard to read. So if you can just improvise on stuff. The proofs which you have added are actually insane. So that's one thing which is very nice. Okay, that's very nice. Like, you have added links for everything, which shows that the proofs. It's nice. Now, I don't know what others signifies. I'll say remove it, or rather add responsibilities, add fake responsibilities. It's completely fine. And else, it's looking awesome. Super, all set. ठीक. कूल भाई, कूल 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 हो जाएगा. कूल. क्या सीन है? अच्छा ठीक है, थोड़ा जरा एंड पे आते हैं. थोड़ा जरा एंड देख लेते हैं क्या सीन चल रहा है चैट का एंड. एंड देन अगेन नो दिक्कत की बात रैप अप करेंगे. एंड वेयर एंड हाउ टू गिव यू योर रिज्यूमे फॉर रिव्यू. भाई वैसे देना तो था टेलीग्राम और डिस्कॉर्ड पे, बट नो वरीज यार. ये सही है यार. दे अरे ये क्या है? टाइप स्पेसिमेन क्या लिखा गया है इसमें? ये जूम कैसे होगा यार? ओपन इन ब्राउजर. हाँ यार देखो ऐसा सही है. देखो रेज्यूमे ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसे खुल जाए. ठीक, क्या लिखा है इसे? क्या और मैं पता नहीं भाई, कुछ तो है रेज्यूमे में. फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ रेज्यूमे दैट्स बाय हिडन हैज ऑल रेटिंग्स ऑफ माय कोडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स ATS 92. ओ भाई साहब ये ओके. आई डोंट, एक मिनट. हाउ आई कैन क्लिक द लिंक्स एंड स्टफ? इज इट अ पिक्चर? नहीं ना, पता नहीं है, कुछ तो है. But I'm not able to click something. But still, although I will say ATS score लोगों ने hype बना रखी है, तो मैटर करता नहीं ATS score. From my experience, I have not seen such a great ATS score being used. But तुम लोग देख सकते हो. ठीक है, बाकी थोड़ा चैट पढ़ ली जाए. अगेन वी आर जस्ट एंडिंग इट सून, तो थोड़ा सा जरा अगेन BT मत लेना यार. हम हर वीक लाइव आते हैं, तो अगली लाइव में बातें कर लेंगे. ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा जरा जाने से पहले जरा थोड़ा जरा लाइक वाइक ठुक जाए. पता नहीं तुम क्या क्या ठोकते हो, बट अगर तुम लाइक ठोक दो तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. आई डोंट नो कि कितनी गंदी बात है, बट ठीक, ठोक देना लाइक. नाउ टेलीग्राम सूरज, टेलीग्राम सूरज, टेलीग्राम सूरज। भाई कोई नहीं भाई, टेलीग्राम सूरज भाई हो गया भाई। लाइक अगेन नो वरीज, नेक्स्ट टाइम वी कैन फॉर श्योर हैव इट। इट्स अगेन वी वांट टू हैव इट एज मच एज पॉसिबल। ठीक है भाई, प्लीज मेरा रिज्यूमे रिव्यू कर दो। आर्यन लव यू बडी, लव यू ट्रिविया ब्रो। If it's a bro or a girl, like anyone, I love everyone. um I love everyone, right? Yes. थोड़ा ऊपर जाओ। अच्छा, प्लीज चेक माय रिज्यूमे ब्रो, इज सीजीपीए नेसेसरी टू शो इन रिज्यूमे? रिक्वायर्ड नहीं है, बट अगर नहीं लिखोगे ना तो थोड़ा शक बैठता है। अगर 8 से ऊपर लिख दो, कम है तो मत लिखो, ठीक है? मत लिखना, ठीक है? नॉटी हो रहा। अरे भाई गुरुजी प्रणाम, प्रणाम आशीष गोयल गुरुजी, क्या हाल है? सिर्फ आप ही मेल का रिप्लाई देते हो? अरे अरे नो वरीज गुरुजी। अरे क्या बात है। हाँ नहीं यार, मैं कहा ना कि चूज अ मीडियम ऑफ मैसेज विच इज हाईली अनयूज्ड। फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंस्टा काफ़ी अनयूज, लाइक काफ़ी कम यूज होता है। लाइक ट्विटर, आई एम गोइंग टू गेट एक्टिव ऑन ट्विटर अलॉट। भाई तुम देख रहे हो, मैं वीडियो देख रहा था हाउ टू यूज ट्विटर, तुम देख रहे हो ये चीज़ें। तो भाई मैं आने वाला हूँ, जरा थोड़ा एक्टिव होने वाला हूँ ट्विटर पे, ऑल सेट करेंगे वहाँ पे, ठीक है? अगेन ज़रा एक लास्ट रेज्यूमे रिव्यू कर लेते हैं टेलीग्राम पे सूरज का। भाई अगेन नेक्स्ट टाइम पक्का कर लेंगे बाकी, और ज़रा ये लास्ट कर लेते हैं, ठीक है? टेलीग्राम सूरज, सूरज सूरज, सुरेश है ये तो, ये सुरेश है, सुरेश है, सुरेश है। भाई सूरज कहाँ है भाई? ये सूरज ही था ना वो बंदा। भाई सूरज भाई थे ना? हाँ सूरज, ठीक है। सूरज 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 सूरज, सूरज नहीं है, सूरज 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 सूरज। भाई क्यों मैं रट क्यों रहा हूँ इस चीज़ को? रचित, निखिल, समीर, भाई कहाँ है? कहाँ है सूरज? आपके साथ सर्च फंक्शनैलिटी है? ओ ओ, सुरेश है भाई ये तो, सूरज नहीं है कोई भी। सुरेश, हाँ भाई सुरेश है, सूरज नहीं है। ओ एक मिनट, सूरज पोर्टफोलियो, ये कहाँ? ओ सुरेश नाम से सूरज भाई, अरे भाई साहब। ओके दिस इज द रेज्यूमे देन। भाई थोड़ा ज़रा इतनी मेहनत मत कराया करो मुझसे, मैं वैसे ही बुढ़ापे में जी रहा हूँ, ठीक? um looks nice, decent. आई डोंट नो कि वाई इट इज सो मच ऑन टू राइट, एंड राइट में स्पेस क्यों नहीं है, लेफ्ट में इतनी स्पेस क्यों दे रखी है? एड्रेस भाई किसी को मतलब नहीं, तो हटा सकते हैं, वी कैन हैव इट ऑन वन लाइन इट सेल्फ। ये इतने बड़े बड़े लिंक की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, वी कैन सिंपली हैव वन गिटहब। अगेन यार मतलब सिंपली गो राइट ऑन यू नो सिंपल यूट्यूब दैट resume, resume by Aryan Mittal. You'll simply get one video. Okay, get one video. सिर्फ डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाओ, अगेन देख लो वीडियो कैसे बनाते हैं। डिस्क्रिप्शन पे इतने सारे टेम्पलेट्स पड़े हैं, विद मेरा टेम्पलेट ऑल्सो, ड्राइव लिंक के साथ। भाई यूज करो ना। बीटी कहाँ है इसमें? बीटी नहीं होनी चाहिए बिल्कुल भी, ठीक है? तो उससे तो बता देगा कि लाइक ये लिंक ऐड नहीं करते हैं, वी जस्ट ऐड हाइपर लिंक ऑफ दैट, ठीक? आई विल से रिमूव द जीपीए, रिमूव जीपीए फॉर श्योर। हाँ भाई रिमूव जीपीए, ठीक है? ओके प्रोजेक्ट्स फर्स्ट एक मिनट, ये फुल स्टैक वेबसाइट कैसे है? एक एपीआई यूज करी है? am I missing something, or there's something fundamentally missing here? But I didn't know, like I read first 3 points, I did not get to know what it is doing apart from calling an external API. Okay भाई API का बड़ा शौक है भाई को, है? ठीक है, ओके इट्स नाइस, इट्स नाइस। भाई साहब यार, experience we write on top. You are portraying firstly not so good things. As I went on from top to bottom, I observed some not so good things, then something which is kind of irrelevant so far, then I saw some things which I'm confused on what they are portraying. Again, I got the essence, but something, okay, fundamentally, okay, what the actual work you have done, as in the impact, the stuff, the efficiency, the like something which you have delivered. Then I get the sweet thing in the end. This we can for sure keep in the very beginning. This, let's remove these things. No one cares for it, and it's also not that much impactful. Let's try to modify the points to have some numbers or to show some impact. And yeah, else everything is good. If we have space, we can have position of responsibilities and stuff, but that's optional. Cool, bhai. I hope thoda sa, again, I cannot review everything. It's end now, but no worries. अगला live stream we will have it. ठीक है भाई, जाने से पहले जरा लाइक वाइक ठोक देना। ठीक है भाई, चलते हैं जरा। बाय बाय, टाटा, टेक केयर। 90 लाइक जाने से पहले अगर हो जाए तो मजा आ जाए। कूल। और बताएं कैसी लगी स्ट्रीम आज की। कोई बात नहीं, अगर क्वेश्चन नहीं लिए गए तो अगली बार पक्का, वरना कम्युनिटी पे आओ यार, बीच बीच में यहीं पे आता रहता हूँ, खोलता रहता हूँ बोथ टेलीग्राम एंड डिस्कॉर्ड, ऐसे खोलता तो मैं रोज रहता हूँ, पर स्टिल यू कैन जॉइन द कम्युनिटी। एंड बस मिलते हैं अगले वीकेंड पे लाइव हमारे साथ ऑन कोड विद आर्यन चैनल। तो देखते रहें और सतर्क रहें और कोडिंग करते रहें। बाय बाय, टेक केयर, टाटा। क्या हो गया यार, मुझे क्या हो गया, मैं क्यों फील मिला ना, मैंने फूक फूक रखा है। हाँ, नहीं फूका नहीं मैंने। बाय बाय।